Hope everyone is doing okay. Let's check. There you go. We have a notification. There you go. Let's shuffle. Hi, Sis Chell. Hi, Sharon. So I guess this time is a little better from the last live. That was too early. Well, I hope so. I am good. Thank you for asking, Chell. So how about you? Sharon, how about you? How are you all doing? Let's shuffle the cards while we are waiting for your questions. Ah, that's nice to hear. Sometimes we need to just have our me time, right? Tracy, hello. How are you? Tracy, will Jeff gonna call you again today? Will Jeff gonna call you? Please do click the like button for me. So far, 7 people watching, just 3 likes. This is for you, Tracy. The Jack of Diamonds, the Two of Clubs. Oh, the Seven of Spades. I'm gonna call you again today. This still gives me a yes. That is for you. So, Sharon, Timothy currently feels for you right now. So, this is for you. How about Timothy's emotion? Kindly click the like button for me. Hi, Mala. Who is this? Oh, she's Child. There you go. This is for Sharon. Sharon, current feelings for you right now. The Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Why there's I'm feeling the energy of it felt like shyness to me or intimidation, if I may say. There's an energy here of wanting to reach out. However, I don't know if I will be rejected. It felt like my energy will be blocked, disregarded, snubbed. Um, for some reason, I believe that your person here is thinking I probably triggered her emotion. She's still mad at me. She still have this. Let's say, yeah, there's loving energy, but there's also an energy of uh being upset. Where's the Nine of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Justice? It kind of make me feel that these energy would love to, let's just say, wanting to make amends, wanting to pay the shortcomings. If I upset you, I would love to uh sort of I want to give you something. It could also be a gift. It could also be through action. Like, this is my offering for that probably misbehaving. You being upset subsided. So, sort of, one thing's for sure. I brought something that makes me feel a bit mad, and I want to pay that shortcomings. I wanted to, that's my way of apologizing or fixing things with you. Sort of, mm, like, I have this energy. If I am Tim, I know that I did something and I want that to be removed, or at least, if not removed, this is my way to, like, paying for some reason. Hmm. Hello, Mala. Sees Chell, David's feelings, and oh, this time is also good. Oh, that's great. All right. I am going to make note of that. Sees Chell, David's feelings and thoughts about you. No, this one. Feelings, thoughts about you. Feelings and thoughts about you. Feelings and thoughts about you. Deep knowing, all that glitters. Unfinished symphony. There's also a realization of, I think that she's playing cool. I know that you don't, if I am your person, um, if I'm David, I know that you don't want to entertain any more negativities, any more burdens, anything that will lower your vibration. Uh, so which means that you also intentionally do not want to either buy what I am given, especially that if that would affect how you feel negatively, to a point wherein I have this feeling of you don't want to pay attention to me. And I understand that. I respect that. Uh, but there's something in here, like an energy of, I am I'm waiting outside of the dynamic, watching over. Let's say, if the dynamic is your place, I'm just along the corner, or probably not entering the house, but I am in front of the door. Uh, in metaphor, the Six of Cups, I'm missing you. The World card, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm also seeing in here, is this a regret? Because to him, things could have been better from where, if I am Tim, from where I am right now, it'll be much peaceful if I'm with you. However, I didn't have the chance to express it because also of me, my doings. I'm blaming myself for that. Uh, with the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Um, it, there is an energy here of, I have fear that you're probably already forgetting about me. I have fear that you are turning your back on me. That's why I'm either keeping tabs, um, putting myself closer. Probably you don't know, but I am watching. I'm very observant of your energy, but there's regret in here that I didn't had I have the opportunity of showing it. However, I didn't do it. Uh, and I'm mad at myself for not showing it. Uh, Crossing my finger. At one point in time, we can bump into each other, and hopefully, if that happens, you will still remember how you used to love me, sis. This is the energy of David, Sharon. What to expect for the rest of the year? Let's see. What to expect for the rest of the year? What to expect for the rest of the year? What to expect for the rest of the year? The King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. I feel like there is someone here promised something, and it feels like I said it because that's just what you want to hear, but it felt like either I don't know if I can do it or I have an intention of not really doing it. Let's say I mentioned that, I think that this is from a man far from you. Like I mentioned that because I know that would make you feel better, but those are just words. Mm. Again, I'm not sure if I can do it. I'm not sure if I can be there. I'm not sure if I can show up, or intentionally I don't really want to. Uh this strength card, I'm trying. Okay, there's an energy of trying because I don't want you to get mad with the Queen of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Probably someone here mentioned um that I'm going to do things or give you or show you by the end of the year. However, it felt like I don't know if I can really do that. I will try, even though that I know that deep in my heart it's hard. I'm not losing hope, but I know it's probably on the side of, let's say let's say I mentioned something and I'm not quite sure if I can do it. If there will be percentage, I even mentioned it even though I know that it's like 30% or 25% that I can do it. So which means the 75 I know that I can't. Um, what to expect? I think that this is a hopefully not a broken promises, but it almost leads to that. Just because I don't wanna upset you or disappoint you. Oh wow. Oh wow. But don't get me wrong, that energy would really love to. Hi, Cherry Chubs. Leo, selected into three companies. Which one? If that's not a yes or no question. AK. How does Peter currently feel? What up? Yep, AK. How does Peter currently feel about you and your relationship since you are staying with him for the weekend? All right, this is for you. How does Peter currently feel about you? Mending. The fates, time to go. Ooh. Is this time to go an energy of really leaving the doubts and believing in faith, believing that things are happening for a reason, or believing that things are falling into places, even though that there is part of it sort of, I am not, I do not agree, but let me try and allow it and embrace it to happen. Hold on. Because I can see here there is a promise of also trying. I'm not really closing my door. I'm not boxing. So I remove the box from my mind and allowing things to happen. Hmm. I think the wisdom here is expanding. With the Nine of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Temperance. So this is really allowing, opening themselves up, opening for a new experience, opening for a new, let's say, offering. Things that I am probably I am also not doing. I'm open to trying it. Hold up. Because it felt like even the heart is becoming wider. Not an illness. It's sort of, I'm really embracing the changes. Um, at least there is no pushback. The Four of Pentacles I just mentioned, Five of Cups, and the Empress. So it felt like, even though I wanted to, so I may be in this 50-50. If I am Peter, I may be in this 50-50 of wanting to have my me time. It felt like the war is inside of me. I wanted to have my me time, but I cannot bear not to see AK or be with a sort of, I will not forgive myself for not being with her um in this weekend, because it felt like it's becoming a routine already, and I got used to it. So I wanted to be alone, but I also want you there. I may be caught up in between wanting me time and being with you, but I am choosing being with you and not hurt you. The Empress is here, not giving you disappointment. So if I am weighing, it will be a win-win situation if I embrace the fact that you are there, welcoming you this weekend. Don't get me wrong. There's also a part of me um wanting to be alone or having my me time. But since I have this notion of, am I gonna be lonely if, that's why I mentioned the wisdom is expanding. At least now Peter is thinking the benefit of the many instead of not just by myself. And again, choosing you being with me somehow made me smile. It will not disappoint you. So it's a win win situation. Just don't expect that this week will be as warm as last week. I'm about to say hot, warm. Um, It's not a pushback. Actually, it is prioritizing your happiness before me. So that is something, s- I think that's positive in him, but I don't know if that implications, if the implications of always pursuing your happiness, will be fluid, will always be the practice. That's actually what I am waiting. I hope so, but knowing Peter, right? But I don't want to jinx it. So you are already being prioritized. So the feeling of wanting to make you happy. But why do there's like loneliness in inside my heart? That's that's something weird. Although I am smiling, it's a weird emotion actually. AK Cherry Chubs. You're applying for marketing roles now, and you would like to know when are you going to hear back from the company. This is for you, Cherry Chubs. Hold up. All right. When are you going to hear back? Hope. I love it. The first card gives us something to really look forward to with the King of Swords. I feel like they are very impressed with how you presented yourself. Very strong, very on point. You know what to do. Kind of like you're really prepared. Almost feels like I'm already seeing here winning. Where's the Page of Cups? Oh, what about this Ten of Swords? Let's clarify with the Three of Swords and the Fool card. Now, here's the thing. I know that you asked for the specific time, but it felt like to me, although you are very, like, have this strong potential, I think that what they are considering here is either your age, or is it the experience per se. That's where the conflict, even though that you are very strong, it felt like we need to check more. I'm not saying that you already lost. This is a competition, right? But it felt like they are gonna check for more, interview more. um you are on the short list, if I may say, but it will take a little time because of some criteria that they are actually looking for. um I am seeing here around last week of January. mm. Sis Chow converted into a permanent if you applied for the position. This is for you. The Six of Hearts, the Nine of Clubs, and the Eight of Hearts. Oh, converted into a permanent. It felt like this is more of temporary, so that's a no. Myla uh, is currently seeking for help. So it's still it's a substance abuse, but it's alcohol. Recovering from that. So, what can you do to help? Now, let's see. This is for you, Mala. Power, memories of love, conflict, and defeat. So, I feel like the good, the our takeaways in this situation is it's sort of like your son is really battling a demon inside. Um, it kind of make me feel if this is not emotional or mental or a combination, sort of struggles from your son. The good thing that we can do here is to show them that he is not alone. The support is always there, not just as a mom, but also as his friend. It may be hard to establish, a friendship relationship with, or yeah, a friendship relationship with your son. But I think that this is more of, I think that your son is not that open, right? Um, Letting him know that it's okay, um, that you are listening or going to listen to him as a friend. There's no question about you becoming mom, but there are things that we can say to our friends, but we cannot tell to our parents. Um, I think that's what you need to establish, being a friend. Um, kind of make them feel it's he needs to be comfortable, but I think that this is what he is going through is really deep. Sort of, it accumulated a lot of time for him to be in that position. With the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, these are frustrations, and the Queen of Wands. I'm not sure, but there is some sort of a female figure here either broke his heart, um, sort of it ended from that person, or that person broke him, his spirit. Uh, yeah, I feel like that person was very powerful between him and that lady. It felt like she got more power than him. Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Cups. I feel like, okay, here's what I'm picking up, Myla. Like, so things are taken away from me, although I willingly gave it, but it felt like it was taken, stolen, because I can do nothing. If I have the chance to go back in time, I wish I fought. Um, so I blame myself because I let her abuse me. Don't worry, this is not a mother son relationship. I think that this is more of romantic, or it looks like romantic, but it felt like he was used either for a real abundance, something was taken away big time. Temperance, the Six of Swords, and the Justice. I feel like your son needs support, not just in verbal, but it felt like I need to see that someone is there with me into this fight. Um, am I seeing him recovering? The Justice card is here. It may take time because the Seven of Cups is also here. So it felt like there's a lot of options. There's a lot of doors for us to open. All, those doors or those opportunities may not always work, but there's one door that will, resolve the issue. And I need someone there with me. With the temperance in here, it's not too late. So I can see that your person, your son, is going to recover. Um, what can you do to help? I think I explained that. Uh, being a friend is important, and action is going to. It may sound cliche, but action really speaks louder than words, and it will be observed by your son. So seeing that you're doing something apart from telling him I'm here with you, show it, and then I'm going to help myself as well because I am not fighting this battle alone. And that would gives him courage to pick himself up and brush himself up. Sheena, this is for you. Are you gonna be okay? The 10 of Hearts, the 3 of Hearts, the 10 of Clubs. Um, it's leading me more to a no. Lord Shannon, is you and your son's father going to reunite? The 10 of Clubs, the Jack of Clubs, the Ace of Spades. This is a yes. Sharon, will you win the lottery before the year ends? So you dreamt that you do, or you did. Let's check. I always mention lottery to beautiful I am, right? Well, she's not into the live recently, but offline, we just had a conversation prior me going live. But if you can remember, I always tell her the day, the time, um, because it's becoming like real connected, and I'm telling her buy tomorrow a ticket, you're going to win. And yeah, she's telling us, right? Yeah, I bought a ticket, I won. I think I all throughout these years I mentioned twice. Yeah, it wasn't 3 times, but twice. I mentioned 3 times, but I do not have. Yeah, she didn't even told me about the last one. Well, anyway, let's check. Wow, the first card is the Three of Swords. Mm. Second card is the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I think that huh? I don't want to open my mouth yet. I don't want to jinx it. The Hangman. Okay, it's getting clearer now. The Ten of Wands, the Page of Wands. I think that dream is more of not this year, but chances are Save the dream because dreams are a doorway towards either alternate universe, a universe that's about to be open. Certainly, it's not a universe from the past. Um, but it kind of make me feel that it's not this year. I don't want to say, yeah, I think that you need to journal it. You need to get a lot or redream if you can, or if you can remember some of the um, kind of bits and pieces. Sometimes dreams are not fluid. What's funny about the dreams, sometimes let's say, you're eating an ice cream, and then the next thing you know, you're running. You are walking to the moon, and then you go dive into what? Like a matcha tea. It, all those branches of where you are, if you can remember, um, pick up the pieces or write down the pieces. I think that there is a clue, but definitely it's not this year. Alex, does T want to see you again? This is for you. Does T wanted to see you again? Want to see you again? The Queen of Diamonds, the Three of Diamonds, the Ace of Diamonds. This is a yes. Sis Chow. What up? I Will David going to hurt you again when he comes back to you? Now, why do I have I'm picking up an energy right off the bat. I think that the question here is, will I going to hurt myself again? But no, let's go directly to the question. Him hurting you again. Peace, cleaning it up, imagine. But it kind of make me feel that this is a whimsical sort of either dream, imagination, daydreaming. Uh, One thing's for sure that David is, is going to change positively, but like giving you 100% of promising not hurting you, I can sense right off the bat that this is like a dream. Somehow we can see, I can say, there's a lot of positive things that David can project, do, show, let you experience. With the Six of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Tower. If you're going to have that high expectations of, because it seems like with how you um composed the question, uh almost perfect. And I am seeing here with the tower. That's the reason why I'm picking up earlier. Having that high expectation, I think that you are yourself right at this moment from the time that you type that question, you're going to hurt yourself because he's not going to be perfect. Um, with the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Cups, there may be some issues in here, but one thing's for sure, he will be more giving, going to give you more of good news, but there will be apologies in here along the way. So hurting you, I can say yes. Uh, because it feels like you want him to be perfect, like he won't do anything to give you some heartaches. That's really impossible. But if you're asking if he going to exert a lot of efforts and show you that he grew or grow as a man, grow as having a lot of wisdom and do things better for you, I think that's more realistic. You're welcome, AK. Miss Club, what do you need to know right now? This is for you, Miss Club. What do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? The Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Judgment. So, Miss Club, it makes me feel that saying no right away without or rejecting an idea right away. Let's say someone presented you even just themselves, just because you have it happens even to me. Let's say, have you have you been in a situation that someone just showed up, that person's not doing anything, but it felt like, no, I don't like him, I don't like her, it's just the vibe that I don't like, right? But he or she is not doing anything, but that's just how I feel, and when that person approach, I kind of feels like give him or her, the face, don't want to talk, don't want to do anything. That was the judgment. I maybe not don't want to show it, but it's, the face that I can't control. Somehow it manifests. And later, knowing the person or opening yourself up, you're going to realize that, hmm, um, there's, I think I was wrong. So it, it somehow applies to this because it felt like you're gonna do some judgment, like closing your door, closing yourself up, don't want to listen. But chances are, I think that being judgmental in a specific scenario, that would either gonna give you what? The Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Empress. It felt like, hmm, I don't want to say don't trust your intuition, you should. But this time, let them show who they are to you before making any judgment, especially this time, Mercury retrograde, right? Um, our God of communication is or are were um back from reporting. We don't have a guide right now. So as of the moment, much better to open all the doors prior making a judgment, because at this very moment in time, our guide, sort of Things are shaky because, again, the way how we interpret things is not how it used to. It's now how it's used to, because again, the god of communication is reporting somewhere, you know. Um, so the message here is know know all the facts prior saying no. It's good to listen. It won't take, you know, a lot of your time, but it will take much of the possibilities if you closed yourself off to a specific person. I think that this applies up until the end, or at least a week prior the end of the year, because that person might gonna help you, and I don't want you in that position to feel bad because of the wrong judgment. There you go. I think it's the wrong judgment is the main um either reason or your main focus. Mm. Aquarian. What up? Where is it? Aquarian light. Do you I think you have a question earlier, right? I know. Hold up. I know. All right. Have feelings for you. This is for you, Aquarian light. The seven of wow. The seven of spades, the two of clubs, and the queen of spades. Uh Feelings for you. This is a no. Says Chell, you're currently unhappy with where you are right now. Do I see you moving to a new country or city with with your person in the future? All right, let's check. I think that you're talking about a specific location. You're not happy with the location. Let's see. Forces Chell. Truth, love begins. Heart chakra. With regard to your question, I believe that the security of having someone is there. The security of being with someone romantically is gonna be given. Um, I can see here that there's a lot of exposure. Feelings will be exposed that was hidden with that person. Okay, moving forward is the location, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Cups, the Temperance. It felt like it's not just one time, it could be twice or three times relocation with that specific person. Um, it also either because of work, or you will spend more than what you expected. But hold up, because I can see here several reasons why, with the Seven of Cups, why there's a jump from different locations. Again, it could be because of job, because you just feel like it, because by that time you have a lot of money to spend. Hold up. Where's the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Lovers? Hmm. I think that this is where you're gonna decide. That would be either our dream home, our dream house, or that would be our love nest, where we are going to build a family. Um, it felt like this is overseas. The final destination is overseas, but jumping off from different lands, again, twice or three times, it's very possible. Am I really seeing you moving? It kind of make me feel somewhere. I don't know why Caribbean. It felt like this is more of, I don't know if that is Latin America, but it kind of make me feel sort of like Brazil, some sort of. But definitely, this is not where you at right now. Hmm. You're welcome, Mala. Sharon. Will you and team going to see each other before the end of the year? Hmm. Before the end of the year is over. Will team and you going to see each other before the year end or before the year is over? King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Five of Swords. Um, I can see here that team would love to either speak, show, present something, but it felt like with the Five of Swords, it felt like I do not have the capability. Hold up. The World card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Pentacles. Sort of, I'm waiting for this break. I'm waiting for this moment. I'm waiting for an opportunity where I can grab, hold, and I'm hoping that there will be extra. So I believe that this is more of literally Wheel of Fortune, the money per se, the abundance. I would love to, but I do not have the capability. So it felt like with the World card, this shows up more of next year, because what I am expecting is it felt like it will be extended a bit. Um, yeah. So it really feels like more of by next year. Things are going to happen fluidly by next year. Mm. Brooklyn, you haven't been able to pay for your child care lately. So will your kids gonna be able to attend daycare for the rest of the months, or is it a daycare denies your kids care until you make a payment? This is for you. Deception and envy. Wow. Now, I'm picking up the energy of, if you're going to pay, I think that they are going to consider past um either debts or past issues. So make sure and be kind of clarify, this payment is for either this month or this payment is for that specific duration. With the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Because I'm seeing here a lot of hidden, either hidden words, things were not explained properly, and it felt like they're going to give you, chance of either an extension, but it requires for you to, for some reason, either beg. uh I'm feeling an energy of begging. So you're is it gonna be for the rest of the months, or I'm not saying denying the payment, but it felt like we will give another chance or stretch, the duration, but it requires, let's say, words of like please. Um, I mean, they're gonna give the children the chance to extend. Um, but it requires promises from you. It's not just I think, yeah, for the rest of the month, or it will going to extend, but make sure that if you're going to make a payment, make sure that this is for that specific duration, or that will cover a specific duration, and get receipts, what have you, because it felt like there will be a miscommunication. So please be careful to the agreement. But I'm seeing an extension. Van, will Jose going to reach out before the end of this month? Now this is for you. Will Jose going to reach out before the end of the month? The Five of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Uh, I am seeing, I'm waiting for the right time. I'm also probably waiting. If I'm your person, Jose, I am waiting for you to reach out instead of me reaching out, because I feel like I wanted to, but I am also upset. So the fight deep within me is, kind of my emotions fighting right now. I want to reach out, but I also do not want to. With the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the King of Cups. I also don't know how to start things. All I know is this connection ain't over. But if you're going to expect me doing a move, chances are it will take kind of it will be by next year. But if you're the one who's going to reach out, then that's the time it's going to be this month. All right, General for Brooklyn. Brooklyn General, this is for you. General for next week. Brooklyn. The Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So I think that this is more of, you need to say something if you truly want it to happen, instead of procrastinating. If you really need to either request, I think that there's fear in here, but the fear is sort of going to cause more trouble. If you can speak right now, or for next week, as early as Monday next week, I think that it will resolve some of the issues, because it felt like if you're going to buy more time, things will pile up, and it felt like this will cause trouble. There you go. You're welcome, Miss Glove. Hi, Julia. Hold up. I am good. Is he thinking about you, Julia? This is for you. The King of Diamonds, the Four of Clubs, the Five of Spades. Thinking about you. Well, this is a yes. Shall, when do I see you moving with your person? So when do I see you moving with your person? When do I see you moving with your person? Sacrifice. Choose wisely. The waiting game. One thing's for sure. We're talking about time, like time frame. It felt like you are gonna be in a situation wherein you need to isolate yourself from the temptation, because there will be time of separation, and you will be tempted to either open yourself up, be with someone. So choose wisely. Either you're moving forward or you are waiting. I love how the Three of Swords are in reverse. It showed up in reverse. So it kind of make me feel that there is healing, because it's supposed to be like this, upright. But while I am shuffling, you see it flip. So I'm seeing from hurt to healing. With the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords. I can see here that because of trust issues, um, that would lead for you to give this person a hard time, or they gave you a hard time for you to make a decision that you can trust them again. With the Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Cups. There will be a lot of yes, no, on, off from your heart, that, yeah, this is my person. No, I'm rejecting. I feel like it's not. And going back to, yeah, I think that we are destined together. So, with the Three of Wands, clarified by the Temperance and the Page of Pentacles, until you make a decision of, I'm going to stay here, wait for that person. And I feel like you may be on the top of the hill, and both of you are stumbling down, um up until you realize, oh, at the end of the day, with all these challenges, we're still together. Realizing that we hurt each other, that's why there is healing. And I feel like that's the significant why it rolled the Three of Swords rolled, and ended up in reverse. um it felt like you hurt each other, and both of you are going to heal each other. um Takes time, so it kind of make me feel that this is more of the 26th or the 27th. So yeah, I think bridging the 2026 to 2027. That long. Mm. Sagittarius, welcome. Celebrating a birthday today. Yes. You're welcome. Is that it? Kindly click the like button for me. Oh, I have here Laszlo. Thank you. Yeah, Amaya. Thank you. Good night, sis. Is that it? I think so. Yep, Maya. Thank you. All right, I think that's it. So thank you so much, you guys. Love and light to you. Namaste. And see you on the next live or the next someone here or the next reading. All right, thank you.